We're getting closer to that time of year that we all love. The cobbles and the bergs of Flanders back in action. And what used to be a three-day race now becomes a one-day event. It's Driedaagse Brugge-De Panne. The 3 days of De Panne is now a one-day race. And in 2019 goes World Tour for the first time ever. Good afternoon wherever you're watching. Welcome with me, Rob Hatch and Brian Smith, to this UCI World Tour one-day race with some of the best teams in the world and some of the top sprinters in action. So no shortage of stellar names. And as things started, 166 riders began. There were due to be 167, but Alexander Edmondson of Mitchelton Scott was a non-starter on the morning. De Panne and Coxede, both Belgian seaside resorts in the summer. In the spring, they are home to plenty of big bike races. The first attack's coming with the drop of the flag. Adrien Garel getting away, and he would get away with Jascher Suttelin, Janssens, Leersen, Passens and the Wolf in a 6-man early break. They'd head to the first of 5 hills and head up the Kemmelberg with a gap of around 4.5 minutes. But this happened on the Kemmelberg as well. An attack from Danny van Poppel, followed by Marco Haller, alongside rider from Trek Segafredo, who is Edward Turns. Also, Lucas Purcelberger from Bora Hansgrohe, but the big name, Fernando Gaviria from UAE Emirates. They've since got a minute on the rest of the peloton chasing here and remain chasing the breakaway. So the race is on. It's been quick so far. Will there be enough wind around to try and make things interesting once they hit the coast, however? Mainly flat today. There's only 1,000 meters of climbing over 200 kilometers of racing. Just 5 climbs along the way. And they're all out the way now. Into 70 kilometers to go. 4 minutes of a gap for the 6-man group. And a hungry pack still chasing behind. We're all together behind, chasing a group of 6 riders. 3 days of De Panne has become one day. And on that one day, we've just 32.5 kilometers to go. The riders have seen the finish line already. They've seen the approach already. They're going to see it one more time before the finish. And we talked about the sprinters getting ready. The defending champion is certainly getting ready. The bell's about to ring. One more lap to go. 25 kilometers around De Panne, Coxede, Veurne and the Muren, where the wind was starting to maybe have an effect. They're almost challenging Groupama FDJ for the...
a nasty one.
Big crash on the right-hand side. Movistar involved. There's a Lotto rider too. Oh, and Ackermann is down. Ackermann, the German champion, is down. Jens Kuckelera is another man down as well.
Yeah,
now, who's the rider from Movistar?
That pinch point.
Is that Movistar's leader, Kuckelera? That's the question. No, it isn't. Kuckelera's just behind him. It's Joaquim Rojas, in fact, who's down. There's a mechanical problem too, and in the meantime, we have another rider from Israel Cycling Academy down.
Chris Lawless also.
And this is how it happened. It was narrowing, narrowing, narrowing. The Koenig Quick-Step out of trouble at the moment, but the accident happens very, very high up in about 7th or 8th position.
Yeah, Rojas. I think it was the case where the roads, there's a bit of a lip in the tarmac there.
In the meantime, oblivious to all of that, the breakaway inside the final 10 kilometers and heading into that Muren area now where the wind could shake things up. This is all we have at the front.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's taking advantage. There's another group. The bunch behind seems to be in kind of 3 parts. So I don't think they'll take advantage. Just when we're saying De Koninck's Quick Step, we're right towards the front. They had 6 riders. Well, all 6 are still there.
And we'll have to get a nice look at this group to see who is there and who has had to do the extra work change. You can see right at the base of your shot there's a lot of riders still chasing on. And now it's De Koninck Quick Step who take over with 3 kilometers to go, and this is Ilio Kesser's last act of the day.
This is what they had to do. This is what we're talking about earlier on, about saving as much as possible, because it does get dangerous inside the last few kilometres. They're going to need the big firepower to deliver Viviani to the perfect sprint. And you've got Kaiser, Jungels, Asgreen, Morkau and Viviani. But just behind you've got the CCC team, and you've got Bora Hansgrohe. And Bora Hansgrohe still have a couple of sprinters. They've got Schwarzman in there. Selig could still be in there as well. So just Schwarzman is on the right-hand side. Ghana still in there for Team Sky.
Look out with 2.2 kilometers to go. Ghana moving up and trying to move up Christopher Halvorsen. On the left-hand side, Valskheid and Ball try to put Sunweb in a good position as well. Kittel has managed to move up that little bit. He has Haller with him still as well. But at the front, it remains Bobby Jungels now of the Koenig Quickstep, who have won this race the last 2 years. First, the last time as a stage race. Last year, the first time as a one-day event. And they are taking control at the front. They will know these roads like the back of their hand.
Well, with Bobby Jungels going to the front now, you know, he won Kuurne, Brussels Kuurne, so we know he's on very good form, but just look at the still got big numbers towards the front to Koenig Quickstep. CCC have to try and take it on from the front. They're moving up to the right-hand side, and the left-hand side you get Sky.
Buani's there as well. I've just seen Ferrari moving up a rider from UAE, and it is Gaviria. It is Gaviria who moves up right onto the wheel of his former team at just the right time. 1.4 kilometres to go, and still Pogana goes for Team Sky.
Yeah, Jakobsen just drifting back now, so Jakobsen for the Koenig Quickstep, but it's Team Sky leading out now, but Morkau doing a very good job sitting there in 4th place. Viviani sitting there in 5th. Gaviria, Groenewegen. Well, that's the top sprinters what we're talking about.
Here's that tricky last kilometre to go. Marcel Kittel still way up and out of the way at the back. Christoph Fingston has dropped, and Sky are trying to lead us into this narrow area. It's very, very tense up there. Ganna has done his job. Halvorsen is in position for Team Sky. Luka Mezgec is in 3rd position on the left-hand side. And here comes Groenewegen moving up on the right now. He is wearing the yellow jersey of Team Jumbo-Visma. Gaviria, we know, is there as well. We know that this is the right-hand turn for Elia Viviani in the Italian champions jersey. This is very, very tense. Very, very tight. 450 metres to go. It's Owain Duel on the front for Team Sky. Behind him, Christopher Halvorsen about to be led out. Buani looks around and waits. Nizzolo is there as well for Dimension Data. But here comes the Koenig Quickstep through the centre with Marco. And there is Elia Viviani. The sprint is about to be launched. Marco dropping off Viviani in the perfect position. Gaviria is round as well. Coming up to the final 200 metres now. The end from Bruges to De Panne. And it's Viviani who's going for it. Viviani at the front. Viviani, but look on the left-hand side. He's going to be beaten. It's Dylan Groenewegen from nowhere. Easy does it for Dylan Groenewegen. Different side of the road. He had Gaviria with him. And Brian, there really was no contest.
No contest. De Koenig Quickstep did a great job there in putting Viviani there, but you know, we're talking about the fastest man, the fastest sprinter, Groenewegen, and it was just these, you know, what, 10 metres to the line, he just kind of looked over. I'm the best, and he is the best. We'll see a replay of it, but Bahani was up there as well. When you consider the sprinters that were there, Kittel nowhere to be seen, but this man is on fire. He goes in and about behind Bahani there, so Mezgec was in a good position, but good job by Team Sky. They got themselves right to the forefront. Bahani was there, and then when a little bit further up here, we can just see that Jumbo-Visma were trying to help out Groenewegen, but he's stuck behind Gaviria at the moment. His other teammate comes past him. At this stage, you're thinking, where's he going to go? Where's he going to go? They're all going to the left. Morkov decides to lead out. Viviani in his wheel behind you there, but where is he? He waits for the gap opening. Gaviria goes on the right-hand side. There he goes. Gap opens to the right. Bang, he goes through, past Gaviria. Gaviria just looks at him. Watch him here. He just looks back and goes, I'm the fastest man. Sorry, guys. You're going to have to settle for 2nd and 3rd. Viviani gets 3rd there after winning it last year, but this is a top-end sprint, and we saw it last year in the Tour de France. You see him on the left-hand side there. When you're in form, gaps open. And the gaps opened, and he just went through it and just said, I'm taking this.
Dylan Groenewegen, with all the strength, all the self-belief you will ever need. So it's Groenewegen who beats Gaviria, Viviani and Buani, with Jules finishing in 5th place, Halvorsen in 6th, Volkenekten in 7th, Mezgec 8th, Nizzolo 9th, and Turnesen, lead-out man for Groenewegen, finishing in 10th place. Dylan Groenewegen, the main man in the sprints in the early part of this season, and he's proved it yet again today. He knew it across the line. Let's hear his reaction after winning in De Panne.
One more question in English. Gent-Wevelgem is another Flemish race on your calendar. How important is this win with in Flanders Fields in your mind?
I think this day is a little bit easier than Gent-Wevelgem. think Gent-Wevelgem is it's really hard for me, but I can learn for the next years, and maybe we can do a good job with the team. We have a strong team for Sunday, and we do our best.
Dank u wel.